A new camera. I just bought a digital camera.
What is wrong with your old camera?
Nothing. I bought this one because I want to store my pictures on my computer.
I see.
I can also delete pictures that are not very good. I don't have to print them.
I like to print all my photos. That's why I like the old cameras.
Oh, you can print digital photos too. Many shops will print them for you.
Really?
Yes, you can even buy a good printer and do it from home.
That seems easy. How do you store these digital pictures?
You can store the pictures on your computer, but you might run out of space. I save all the pictures I like on compact discs. You can store more than 700 photos on one CD.
Great. Maybe I should get a digital camera, too. The Summer Music Festival. Have you heard about the music festival next summer? I read that it is going to have about 20 different bands playing in it.
I think I did hear someone talking about it. Are you planning on going?
I'll go if I can get tickets. I heard that people are going to line up overnight to get tickets. I might line up overnight too.
I don't think I want to line up all night long.
Well, I'm going to do it. I think it is going to be a great music festival that I won't want to miss.
Maybe. Do you know how much the tickets are going to cost?
I'm not sure, but I think each ticket will be about $75.
That's a lot of money. I don't think I want to spend that much on a ticket. Good luck. Anyway. A big screen TV. I'm thinking about buying a big screen TV.
Wow, I've seen those in the store. They cost a lot of money. Can you afford to buy one?
They do cost a lot of money, but I really enjoy watching TV. I think it's much more fun to watch TV shows on a big screen.
I've never watched TV on a big screen. Do you think the quality of the picture is good?
Yes, the quality is great. When you watch soccer games, you feel like you are right there on the field.
When you buy the TV, can I come over to your house then? I can enjoy watching TV on the big screen with you.
I have to save some money to buy the TV first. It will be a few months before I can afford to buy it.
Gold has been a part of many cultures for hundreds of years. People made coins and jewelry with gold. Gold is a soft metal. It is easy to shape into sheets, long wires, or rings. People sometimes mix gold with other metals. This makes the gold harder. Then it can be made into beautiful jewelry. Why do we value gold so much? It has a special color. No other metal is a bright yellow. We also value gold because it is rare. A rare thing is hard to find, even after hundreds of years. Gold is still a precious metal now. It is still valued for its beauty. It is still rare today. Banks store gold in the form of bars. Its value is more than $600 per ounce. Gold is more useful now than ever before. Monet's garden. Claude Monet was a great artist. He was the first of a group of artists called the Impressionists. This group of artists thought about how things in the world made them feel. They tried to show this in their work. This way of painting shows how light can change shapes and colors. Monet did a lot of his work outdoors. He wanted to show how daylight made things look. Many of his paintings are of gardens. He liked to paint flowers and trees. He loved to paint in his own garden. His garden was in a village. He lived there for many years today. Many visitors come each year to this garden. They come from all over the world. Most of them are art lovers or artists. They come to see the place that Monet loved so much. Making music. Do you like to listen to music? Music is made up of sound. People all over the world like music. People have liked it for hundreds of years. People who write music are called composers most of the time. A composer does not sing or play his own music. He writes it all down in the form of notes. Those who know how to read music can understand these notes. This is how people can sing the song or play it. Lots of people like to play music. Music can be played on instruments. There are many types of musical instruments. Some of these are the piano, the violin, and the drum. People can make music as a group. A choir is a group of people who sing. An orchestra is a group of people who play musical instruments. Papermaking. Everyone knows that paper is made from trees, but when one looks at trees, one cannot imagine that something so soft and fragile as the paper is made is so hard and strong. Plant materials such as wood are made of fibers known as cellulose. It is the primary ingredient in paper making. Raw wood is first converted into pulp consisting of a mixture of cellulose, lignin, water, and some chemicals. The pulp can be made mechanically through grinders or through chemical processes. Short fibers are produced by mechanical grinding. The paper produced in this way is weekend is used to make newspapers, magazines, and phone books. Through the chemical pulping process, strong paper is produced. Cellulose pulp is sprayed to form mats on moving conveyor screens. These mats are then dried, dyed, and cut as required. Phone invasion. 10 years ago, most adults had regular cell phones. Now people have smartphones. With smartphones, you can not only call people, but you can also go online, download new games, calculate a math problem, organize your schedule, and more. Smartphones are really helpful. Even kids have cell phones now. People use their phones a lot these days, especially when they are waiting. People do not like to be bored, so they go on their phones. A lot of news reports are saying that people are looking at their phones way too much. People look at their phones when they are with others, and that is bad. Being addicted to something is never good. When you go into a restaurant and look at other customers, most of them have phones in their hands. They would rather text, play a game, or go online than talk to the people around them. Some restaurants have even offered a free meal or a discount if customers are willing not to use their phones for an entire hour. People also use their phones before they sleep. This is bad for them because it makes it harder for them to go to sleep. The light from the phone tricks our bodies into thinking we need to be awake. College admissions. It's hard to get into college these days. It used to be a lot easier. Now it's even not enough to get good grades. You need to have good grades in advanced classes. You need to do some extracurriculars. Extracurriculars are activities you do outside of class, such as playing basketball, playing the violin, singing, and more. You need to have a high score on the SAT or ACT. The SAT and ACT are used to test what you know. They both have questions on various subjects. You need to have some leadership positions. It is not just enough to be a member of a club. You need to be the president or the vice president. You also need letters of recommendation. Letters in which your teachers, coaches, or bosses write about your abilities and personality. It also helps if you won some awards. It shows that you can achieve something. You also have to write good essays that show who you are as a person. Colleges want people who have interesting personalities and stories. Students with good grades but boring essays will not get into the college of their dreams. Students should not be sad if they don't get into the college of their dreams. They need to know that getting into college is tougher as years go by. She has a unibrow. Marissa was born with a physical imperfection. She has a unibrow. A unibrow is one long brow. Most people have two eyebrows. People make fun of her for having a unibrow. A lot of people don't want to be friends with her. She does have two good friends though. Heather and Joe are Marissa's best friends. They accept Marissa for who she is. Heather was approached by the Popular Kids. The leader of the Popular Kids was Amy. Amy offered Heather a spot in her group if she left Marissa. Heather thought about it. Although she loved Marissa, she always dreamed of being popular. She told Amy that she had to think about the offer. Heather told Joe what happened. Joe was mad that Heather had to even think about it. You have been friends with Marissa forever. Joe said. Heather thought about it. She thought about all the time she and Marissa did homework together, ate together, and laughed together. It wasn't worth it to give all that up for popularity. She called Amy. I'm never leaving Marissa. She's beautiful on the inside. After talking to Amy, Heather asked Marissa and Joe to hang out. Losing a loved one. Abby lost her mom yesterday. Her mom got into a car accident. A drunk driver hit her mom's car. The drunk driver is now in jail. Abby visited the jail to make him feel bad. You know what you did, right? Abby asked. The drunk driver nodded and said, I'm sorry. He started crying. Sorry is not going to bring my mom back. Your carelessness took away my mom. The drunk driver continued to cry. I drank. Because I was feeling lonely, Abby was mad and left the jail. She didn't want to see his face ever again. She wanted him to go to jail for life. Abby could barely wake up. She requested to take a week off her work. She loved her job. But she could not stop thinking about her mom. Abby's husband told her to do something instead of watching TV all day. Abby agreed with him. It was time for her to start doing something productive. She wanted to do something that would make her mom proud. Abby created a program to prevent drunk driving. She wanted to give drunk people free rides. Abby visited colleges, clubs, and bars all across the country to encourage people not to drive when drinking. A cheerleader's dream. Kelly has been cheering since she was in elementary school. She is now in her last year of college cheering for her school's sports teams. She plans to be a professional cheerleader for the Lakers team. That was her dream. Her parents wanted her to do something more normal, like becoming a nurse or working at a law firm. Kelly ignored her parents. Kelly and her teammates were cheering at their last basketball game. When Kelly stood on top of her teammate's shoulder, she fell down. Everyone was silent. Her teammates checked up on her and asked if she was okay. Kelly had to be taken to the hospital. Her leg was permanently injured. Can I ever be a professional cheerleader? She asked. I'm afraid you cannot, the doctor said. Kelly felt that life was unfair. Kelly was scared for her future. All of her friends already knew what they wanted to do after college. Kelly had to change her plans. She already canceled her audition with the Lakers cheerleaders. Kelly thought about what she wanted to do for a career. She still wanted to do something related to cheer. After some thinking, Kelly wanted to be a coach for high school cheerleaders.